Good morning, everybody. We are seeing our beautiful Allegra here in the cool basement of her Seattle home since Seattle has had a heat wave. I am so grateful that she has agreed to be my model today. And we're going to do just kind of a down and dirty flow and focusing on some shoulder stuff. So I'm going to record like an hour of this for y'all. And then at the end, we're going to do some yoga tune-up to really roll out the shoulders. So Allegra, you want to show the yoga tune-up balls? If you have these at home, my suggestion would be to roll your shoulders after this flow. All right, so we're going to begin. Our playlist today will be called Prophets on Spotify, and I'll tell you when to push play. Taking a few deeper breaths and arriving here on your mat, wherever you are, with just a few conscious breaths and the sensation of being connected to this incredible land, the land here of the Coast Salish people, Snohomish tribe on Whidbey Island, where I am, Duwamish tribe in Seattle, where Allegra is. You might mention the First Nation people of the land you're on. If you don't know, it's a good opportunity to look it up. And that's one way we locate ourselves on this land, this home that we all share, this home that has been tended by many generations of people still here. And maybe today we feel some gratitude, start our practice with some gratitude for these bodies exactly as they are, all of their aches and pains, as well as their strengths and graces. And just a moment to feel into the blessing and privilege it is to have an able body, and taking this next hour to support the body exactly as she, he, they are. And then palms come to the heart in any shape that might feel useful to you. If you have any personal dedication for your practice today, now would be the time to make it. We'll open with the sound of one Om. Deep breath in. All right, my dears, we'll cue up our playlist if we've got it and push play in 3, 2, 1, push play. And then start standing today at the top of the mat. And as you stand at the top of the mat, bending the knees and just bouncing a little bit so you feel your energy kind of move down and connect to the earth. So everything is down. You feel weight in your heels. Your arms are just kind of shaking there. Everything is connecting down. And it can be at any pace that you like, slow and steady, or a little bit more movement, quicker, whatever feels useful, your own rhythm. And then pause in mountain and just feel the energy that is moving down, that connects you to strength and stability and the land that you're on. And then maybe your eyes are closed. You might rock forward and back and really feel your weight come onto your toes and the balls of your feet, and then your heels back and forth. And then right to left, right to left. And kind of notice where you have your weight typically. Usually we have our weight a little bit back or a little bit forward or a little bit right or left, but it's subtle. So just kind of notice that subtlety. And then start to bounce again, but this time the energy goes up. You might even raise your arms up overhead. It's almost more of a straightening of your legs than it is a bending of the knees, but you're still bouncing. Your heels might lift, your toes might lift. Just see how it feels to have the energy go up, 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 and connect to the sky. Yeah. And what feels more normal? Does it feel natural to be more grounded, or the energy going down? Does it feel more natural to do this? Just notice. And then pause in mountain, arms come back down, and maybe you close your eyes and you shift forward and back and left to right. And just kind of feel, what do you feel? Where's the energy in your body? And can we be somewhere in the middle of being super grounded and super elevated? And then reach your arms out and up on your next inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale. Plank. Knees can stay up or you can bring them down. Chaturanga, lowering halfway down. And then cobra or upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Lift your right leg high to the sky and draw your right knee in toward your nose. Step the foot forward between your hands. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Step forward and fold on the exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms right at the heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, plank. Shift forward, knees up or down, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog on the inhale. Back to downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, inhale. Draw the knee towards your nose. Step the foot forward, dip the hips, lift the heart, breathe in. Step forward and fold on the exhale. Rise all the way up on the inhale. Palms to the heart. Twice more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee in toward the nose. Step the foot forward, dip the hips, lift the heart, breathe in. Step forward and fold, breathe out. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Palms to the heart. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. So you could step back or jump back. Lower halfway down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Knee to nose. Dip the hips, lift the heart. Step forward and fold. Rise all the way up on the inhale. Palms to the heart. All right, my dears, moving on. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg goes high. Right foot steps forward. This time crescent lunge. Come all the way up. And open warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side plank on the left. Side plank on the left. Deep breath in. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. All the way up you go on the inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side plank on the right. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. And so that's going to be the flow for the next few times. Remember, you can always have your knees down. You can always hold plank instead of chaturanga. You can make it work for you if this is a little bit vigorous this morning. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, right leg high. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Rise all the way up, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. Side plank on the left, side plank on the left. So good. Deep breath in. Chaturanga on the exhale. Cobra or up dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Step the foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side plank on the right. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Walker hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up straight and strong, mountain. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, right leg high. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Side plank on the left, side plank on the left. So good. Inhale here. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, left leg high. Foot steps forward for crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Side plank on the right, side plank on the right. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. All right. And then everybody shift forward plank and lower all the way to the belly. Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders. So we got you a little bit warm and now we're going to work on some more shoulder stability. So push into the whole length of the forearm, in particular the wrists, because that's the part that tends to kind of come up away from the earth a little bit. and we put all our weight on our elbows. So we're really going to try to feel the wrists root down. Draw your belly in, even though you're on it, which is kind of weird. And then imagine drawing your elbows back towards your waist and your heart forward. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then tuck your toes under and see if you can come to forearm plank. Awesome. So knees could always be down if they needed to. Pushing through the heels, drawing the belly in. Now try to feel the broadness of your shoulders. Yes, Allegra, so good. But then also look forward and imagine drawing your elbows towards your feet. So your chest is coming forward just a little bit. Oh yeah, perfect. And breathe, and that should be pretty strong. Yeah. Up. So maybe knees come down, maybe they don't. 5 more breaths, 5 more breaths. Feeling, noticing. What happens to the breath if we start to feel strong sensation? For me, I notice I hold my breath when I feel strong sensation. If that's true for you, focus on deep breathing. And then the butt goes high, walk your feet towards your face. So forearm dog or a version of dolphin. 5 breaths here, just like this. Notice the shoulders. Imagine fortifying the shoulders and just having the shoulders be strong and stable and steady. Yep, and you can place your hands together like Allegra, or you can keep them in that Sphinx shape, either way. And then lift your right leg to the sky. Lift your right leg to the sky. Take a few breaths there. You might circle your right ankle while you're up there. Point and flex the foot, whatever feels useful. Notice the shift in weight. When you lift one leg, do you feel more on one side of your forearm than the other? Try to balance it the best you can. Place the right foot down and lift the left leg. Maybe you circle the ankle or point and flex the foot. Notice the distribution of weight and try to make it as even on both forearms as possible. And then bring the foot down, bring the knees down, child's pose. You might actually have your hands back by your feet and let your shoulders round a little bit, which is what most of us are more used to. Yeah. Taking a few breaths there. Excellent. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog. So we're going to turn this shoulder stability into a bit of a flow. Again, Allegra is super strong. She's been practicing for a long time. So if you put knees down, know that that is absolutely available for you too. Walk or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose on the inhale. Fold forward over your legs on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back plank and come to forearm plank. Forearm plank. Excellent. Come onto the right side. Side plank, forearm plank. So you can stagger your feet, stack your feet, or lift that top leg up. So good. Deep breath in. Back to forearm plank. Excellent. Onto the left side, you could stagger your feet, you could stack them, or you could lift the top leg. Awesome. Inhale here. Back to forearm plank. And then trying to keep your hands just like this, your arms just like this. Lift your butt high, walk your feet forward. Different version of dolphin. Lift the right leg high, breathe in. Place it down, breathe out. Lift the left leg high, breathe in. Place it down, breathe out. Look forward, push into your palms, downward facing dog. Strong, so good. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out and walk or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose on the inhale. Stand up straight and strong. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Okay, we're gonna do a few more of these. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift. Plank. Come onto your forearms, forearm plank. Left side, side plank forearm. Lift the top leg up, maybe inhale, so good. Back to forearm plank. Onto the right side, side plank. Maybe lift the top leg, so good. Back to plank. And then walk your feet forward, but high, a version of dolphin. Lift your left leg, inhale. Place it down, exhale. Lift your right leg, inhale. Place it down, exhale. Push into your hands, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, nice, Allegra. Exhale all the air out, walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up straight and strong. Mountain pose, 2 more times through this flow. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plank and onto forearms. Forearm plank. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Right side, side plank on your forearms. Maybe the top leg lifts, big inhale. Back to forearm plank. Onto the left side. Deep breath in. Maybe the top leg lifts. Back to forearm plank. Walk your feet forward, dolphin pose. Lift your right leg to the sky. Inhale. Place it down. Exhale. Left leg to the sky, inhale, place it down, exhale, push into both hands, downward facing dog, take a deep breath in, exhale all the air out and walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, fold again. Nice, chair pose. Stand up straight and strong, mountain, and just the last time through, take a deep breath in, long breath out, and chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plank. Onto your forearms, forearm plank. On the left side, side forearm plank. Inhale, top leg might lift. Back to forearm plank. Onto the right side, top leg might lift, inhale, back to forearm plank. Walk your feet forward but high, dolphin. Left leg goes high, breathe in. Place it down, breathe out. Lift the right leg up, breathe in. Place it down, breathe out. Push into both palms, downward facing dog. And walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Stand up mountain, take a couple deep breaths there and just feel your feet. Notice what has changed since you were here at the beginning of practice feeling your feet. Notice what feels similar. All right, my dears, Surya Namaskara B, chair pose, inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale, chaturanga on the exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, right foot steps forward, back heel comes down now, warrior one. Inhale here. Chaturanga on your exhale. Cobra or up dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog, left foot steps forward for warrior one. Inhale as you rise. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up, straight and strong. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 4 more, really building the heat. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, back heel down, warrior one. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Or left foot forward, sorry. Left foot forward, warrior one. Chaturanga on the exhale. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Stand up, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more, my dears. Chair pose. Inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Now the right foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. And left foot, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Stand up straight and strong. Mountain, last one. Chair pose. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift on the inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, right foot forward, warrior one. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, left foot forward, warrior one. Chaturanga, exhale. Meeting in down dog, 5 long, glorious breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Stand up, mountain, and breathe and feel all that energy you moved in your body. Notice how your shoulders feel. Notice how your hips feel. All the things. Where is your energy? Can it be both rooted and grounded and elevated? Chair pose when you're ready. palms to the heart. Twist to the right where you might stay with your elbow between your knees or outside that right knee, or you might open your arms high to low, or you might play with the notion of side crow. Excellent. Come back, fold forward over your legs. Deep breath in, long breath out. Second side, chair pose. Palms to the heart. Twist to the left. Where you might stay, your elbow could be between your knees or to the outside of the left knee, or you might open your arms high to low, or you might play with side crow. Really good. Come back and fold forward over your legs. You might even interlace your fingers behind your back. Let your arms rinse out as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. One of the things about the shoulder girdle is that often those muscles between the shoulder blades get really chronically stretched, kind of from rounding our shoulders. And so they get in a weakened state. And this can actually really help to strengthen. And Allegra is doing a very good job of having a slight bend to the elbow. One of the things we often do here is hyperextend the elbows. I want to make sure there's that little bend. All right, loves. Chair pose, and then we're going to squat. So from chair, squat down, 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 and maybe bring your palms to your heart. Nice. You might stay exactly there like that. You can see Allegra turning her toes out. That is what I would do also. You can try to have them parallel. It's a lot more challenging for most of us. And then crow pose, crow pose. So as you come down, you might lift one leg off the floor, like one little tippy toe off the floor. And then maybe you put it down and the other one lifts, or maybe both can lift. And you might think about bringing your toes together, almost like you're lifting your landing gear. Yep. So you can stay here, or you could chaturanga or down dog from crow, which is challenging. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly right. So everyone meet in down dog. Right leg goes high. Bend the knee and open the hip. You might stay here, or you might flip your dog in a way where it's side plank on the left leg. Yep. So good. Wow, I like that. And then tree, she put tree on the top leg, or you could have that foot come slightly behind you on the tippy toes. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. And then coming back, both hands are down. Right leg goes high. Take that leg across the body towards your left arm. Straighten the leg, thread it through. Back foot turns down like warrior two. Left arm up. Try to have your shoulder over your wrist. So you have to go forward a little bit more. Awesome. Yeah, so good. And then both hands down. Right leg is high. Woo wee. Step that foot forward. Warrior two. Excellent. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle, side angle. So here you might have a half bind reaching behind your back with that top arm. You might have a full bind reaching underneath your leg, whatever works. And we're going to try to engage the right glutes enough so they come in towards center so that the shoulders are nice and stacked. You can stay just like that, or bird of paradise, stepping that left foot forward, really bending the left knee. So you get kind of a squat down. Yes. So you can rise up with that right leg with the strength of the left leg, and then maybe straightening the right leg. So good, Allegra. Take a deep breath in. And then slowly placing that right foot back to the earth. You might lift the left leg. It's a bound half moon. It's really challenging. So good. Oh, you make that look easy. And then back to warrior two, taking a deep breath in, long breath out. Shoo. Inhale, exalted warrior. Down dog your way. You might be way over chaturanga by now, or you might do it, whatever works. Left leg lifts, bend the knee and open the hip. And if you flip, try to come to that side plank on the right. And yeah, you might do tree at first. I like that. Look, you invented something new, Allegra. That's so good. And then maybe the tippy toes come behind. Yeah, I think that's actually an excellent way to do that. You want to have your shoulder over your wrist. So you got to go forward a tiny bit more. Yeah, so good. And then come back and the left leg goes high. Take the leg across the body, straight and thread it through. Yep, that hop is to try to get her shoulders in alignment. Really good. Inhale here. And back, left leg lifts, step the foot forward, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle, half bind or full bind. And we kind of pause there in the bind. Yep, so you can see how she kind of reached under, her shoulders went toward the earth for a moment, but then they're really stacked open. And that often comes from the left glutes driving in so the heart can spin up. And then the back foot stepping forward for bird of paradise, really bend that right knee so that you can come up exactly. And less pulling with the shoulders and more power through the leg. Yep, and then maybe the left leg straightens, so good. Yep. And then the left foot comes down and that right leg might come to bound half moon. That's so challenging. So good. Yep. 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 That's what will happen. That's right. And then step back warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. You're doing a great job. Yoga is never perfect. Exhale. Chaturanga. Yeah. Chaturanga. That's what we did. We didn't go through the whole nother side plank. That would be crazy. All right, breathe. So walking your hands back to your feet now, hands back to the feet, and spending a few moments in a forward fold. You can separate your feet a little wider if you want to, and just interlace the fingers behind the head. Sometimes that feels good. Or grabbing the big toes, like whatever allow you to feel like you can just take a well-deserved break. And then try to use your peace fingers around your right big toe and see if you could possibly come up with that right leg out in front. Yeah, so good. And then let the right leg open, knee can be bent, leg can be straight, whatever is available in your body. Excellent. Then come back to center with that right leg and change hands so that your left hand grabs the right leg somewhere and you twist. Excellent. Really good. And then back to center and both arms are up and the right leg stays up. Big breath in. So good. And step that foot halfway up the mat. Left foot comes behind you for the left hand dancer. Natarajasana. Excellent. Really good squaring of the hips there, my dear. And then that leg comes up, arms go up. You might even straighten the left leg out. Step it to the top of the mat. Arms come open to either side. Right arm under, right leg over for Garudasana, eagle pose. Garuda, the sacred eagle, vehicle of Vishnu. Elbows very gently make their way towards your knees. Right leg flies back for a moment. So it's like warrior 3. Yes, really good. And then land it back. The back heel can be up or down. We've done both crescent lunge and warrior 1. It could be either way. And it's a bit of a back bend with eagle arms. And then humble warrior with eagle arms, probably want to spin the back heel down. Yep. And the head could rest in the forearms if possible. And then wide-legged forward fold with eagle arms. And then eagle armed goddess, eagle armed goddess. Yep. Nice. Star pose, deep breath in. Warrior 2 toward the front, toward the front. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Really good. All the way back through exalted warrior. Big inhale. Down dog your way. Down dog your way. Five breaths here. And then walk your hands back to your feet. And in that forward fold, however you want your arms for now. And then grabbing hold of that left big toe, trying to come up with your left leg out in front of you. Nice. And then take the left leg out to the left. Really good. And then the leg comes back to center. The right arm grabs it somewhere and you twist. Excellent. Arms up, keep the left leg up, inhale, step it halfway up the mat. Right hand comes behind you for that right foot for dancer pose. Really good. And then lift that right leg up, arms up. You might straighten the right leg out. Step it forward, left arm under, left leg over, Garudasana, eagle pose. Few breaths here. And then elbows toward the knees. Fly that leg back. Land back for a back bend, either crescent lunge style or warrior 1. And then the back heel goes down, humble warrior, eagle arms, trying to get that left or right shoulder inside the right knee. And then wide-legged forward fold with eagle arms. And then eagle armed goddess. And star, big inhale. Warrior two toward the front. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So good. When you land, all the way back through exalted warrior. And down dog your way, down dog your way. Here's we're gonna walk or hop to a seat. Nice. Really good. Come onto your back. Right ankle, left knee, thread the needle. Or you could cradle that right leg and extend the left leg, sort of like pigeon on your back, whatever works for your body. Yeah, so pick one that feels useful. About 10 breaths in this hip opener. And then, my dears, half happy baby on the right. And remember, straight's a very loose term here. Straighten the right leg out to the right. And then take that right leg across the body all the way over to the left in a twist. And again, straight-ish leg. And then we'll come back to center and left ankle, right knee for thread the needle. Or remember, you could do pigeon on your back, whatever serves your body better. When it feels like about the same amount of time, maybe in a couple breaths, we'll switch to half happy baby there on the left. And then the left leg straight-ish out to the left. Taking that leg across the body all the way over to the right if possible. Right, my dears. Coming back to center and drawing both knees into your chest. Doing a few little knee circles one direction and a few little knee circles the other. And then maybe shoulder stand if that feels okay for your body. If shoulder stand is not available to your body, putting a block or a bolster under your sacrum and legs up to the sky can be really useful. And so we're going to try to stay in this inversion for a while. Shoulder stand does a really great thing for the shoulders, which is really in a weight bearing position, having them come in toward one another in pretty externally rotated position, which is challenging. And so, again, if it's hard for your body to have shoulder stand without, like for me, it's a little suffocating because the body mass comes down there on my throat. So if that's true for you, you can have something under your sacrum and still walk your shoulders underneath each other in that kind of externally rotated position, and it can be very useful. Try to stay 10 more breaths, 10 more breaths. If you are in shoulder stand, you might choose plow for a few breaths, legs going overhead. Legs can remain straight and you can flex through your heels. It's kind of a traditional plow, like Allegra reaching back even for the toes is awesome. And then rolling down with control of the core. Yeah, so good. Fish pose. So tucking your palms underneath the booty, palms turned down. Mhm. And then it's a bit of a back bend. So you're going to bend your elbows and arch your chest up toward the sky, and the crown of the head might come to the floor. And then, yeah, you can lift the legs. I would point the toes. Yeah, so good. Staying for a few breaths there. And then allowing yourself to rest. You might draw your knees into the chest for a few breaths. You might come to full happy baby for a few breaths. Excellent. And then rest, Shavasana. So this is where I will leave you today. We are going to do some yoga tune-up. If you did happen to have yoga tune-up balls, I would highly suggest you roll. So I'm going to stop the recording. Have a good day, y'all.